I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of the overtly fake images and videos of made-up animals on social media, especially when there are plenty of real, incredible animals that not that many people know about. Today, we're diving into a world of pets that look almost too fantastical to be real. From mesmerizing eels to peculiar pigeons, these creatures look like they belong in a digital dream, but they're very much real and, in most cases, legal to keep. Let's explore the world of exotic pets that are so bizarre and surreal looking, they look like they were generated by AI. First up, meet the blue ribbon eel. This eel is known for its vibrant, iridescent blue coloration and a long, sinuous body that seems to ripple like a ribbon that has come to life. This fish, with its vibrant blue and yellow coloration, appears to dance when it travels through the ocean in search of food. Native to coral reef habitats in the Indo-Pacific Ocean, the blue ribbon eel starts off as a jet black and yellow juvenile. Then, it transforms into a blue and yellow male adult. When it grows even larger, they can become female and exhibit yellow or yellow-blue coloration. They prefer to live in shallow waters and are frequently encountered by divers, with their heads protruding from rocky crevices and sandy caverns. The huge downside to pet ribbon eels for the home aquarium? They are known to be very difficult to care for and keep alive. The biggest reason for this is that they are finicky eaters, with new arrivals often sadly going on hunger strikes. Due to this, they often need to start off with live food and have no competition from other tank mates. Another important part of any eel's husbandry is that their tank must be completely escape-proof. The good news? Despite the low success rate of this species being kept long-term, the biggest hurdle is getting this fish to eat. And once it does, its care is relatively straightforward. It might be a little involved, but for the dedicated aquarist, their otherworldly beauty is well worth the extra effort. Given the appearance of this amazing eel, you'd think it would be something rare or even endangered. However, despite being collected for the aquarium trade, its populations are currently stable, and it remains common. Next, we have the four-toed and five-toed jerboa, a pint-sized rodent that looks like something straight out of a child's imagination. Imagine a teeny rabbit crossed with a flightless bird. It simply doesn't look like a real animal. With its long, spindly legs, elongated ears, and uniquely structured feet, 4 or 5 toes on each foot depending on the species, this truly bipedal critter is built for speed across sandy or rocky dunes. These jerboas are dispersed throughout the arid desert regions of northern Africa, Asia, and Russia. Its incredible jumping ability helps it escape predators. However, this bizarre group of animals can also run on 2 legs like a roadrunner. They feed primarily on seeds and vegetation, possibly taking in some insect protein as well. In captivity, they should be fed seeds. A small amount of hamster diet and daily fresh vegetables should work for their hydration. I'm going to have to state a sad fact for those of us in the US. However, without the efforts of a high-ranking zoological facility to import this species, breed them, and reintroduce them into the pet trade, it's unlikely they will be available for private rodent keepers. Their importation into the United States is still unfairly illegal due to a past monkeypox outbreak that they had nothing to do with. However, the jerboa species that are not native to Africa should be legal to import. Loving this type of content? Please subscribe for more. If you're interested in videos of unique and incredible exotic pets, as well as information and updates on exotic pet keeping, there's plenty more on the way. Up next, what you think might be a blade of grass twisting in the wind or a curly piece of a vine is actually the unusual-looking vine snake, embodying an appearance that gives it its name. With its long, thin body, incredible camouflage, and a head that looks painted on, it slithers among foliage, blending in with twigs and leaves. Yet this seemingly harmless snake is a patient ambush predator, and one that's venomous at that. However, the vine snake, unlike medically significant animals like vipers and cobras, is what is called a rear-fanged snake. This means their teeth are located towards the back of their mouth, and they deliver the venom to their prey by chewing on them. In addition to having an inefficient delivery system for their venom, they tend to be docile. These snakes are safe to handle as long as you aren't sensitive to bee stings. They may also make for amazing pets to own, but there's a caveat. Reptile lovers may want to look elsewhere if they don't want to feed this snake its preferred diet of live small lizards. However, some people have had success converting this snake to a frozen thawed rodent diet, and there are lizard scents available commercially online to achieve this. They need to be kept in a taller arboreal-style tank with high humidity. Of course, they love to climb, and they can make for beautiful display animals in a nicely decorated enclosure and are fun for occasional handling. Looking past their demanding food requirements, they can make rewarding pets. Beautiful birds with impressive crests and crowns are common in the world of AI-generated clickbait and romance scammer hunting grounds. But wait, this one's actually real, and it's legal to have as a pet in most places. Meet the Victoria crowned pigeon, one of the most regal birds one could possibly introduce to their aviary. In the wild, they can be found strolling among the floors of dense, lowland, and swamp forests in Indonesia and Papua New Guinea, where their striking appearance stands out among the lush greenery. They are mainly frugivorous, while also consuming some seeds and insects. They are also gregarious, but do establish territories. This is not a bird for an indoor parrot cage. They require a spacious aviary with plenty of floor room so they can forage and fly up on perches. They are said to do best in pairs, as they are a species that is monogamous and mates for life. They also need a diet rich in fruits, seed mix, and specialized pigeon feed. These are not birds for owners who aren't interested in a long-term commitment, as they can live up to 35 years. They are also threatened in the wild due to habitat destruction. Thankfully, they are breeding in captivity. They are a relatively expensive and not regularly available species, so be sure to invest adequate time in researching this impressive bird if considering it for your home. Surely this bizarre-looking creature must be the conception of generative AI, and certainly not something a regular person can own. Well, you'd be wrong on both accounts. Last but not least, we have the Ropia's scorpionfish, a true underwater oddity with surreal beauty. With its wild, almost alien-like patterns and lacy fins, this scorpionfish looks like a creature from another world, but it hails from tropical Indo-Pacific oceans. It also has the funniest appendages over its eyes that look like Groucho Marx-looking eyebrows and give it a comical expression. They come in a wide array of color phases in order to match the environment they come from, in order to ambush prey. They also shed their skin frequently to avoid infection. As its name suggests, this scorpionfish has venomous spines, similar to lionfish. In the ocean, it blends in with its surroundings to ambush prey. In the household aquarium, a large tank with plenty of sandy, unobstructed floor space for them to travel on is recommended. They also tend to only take live foods like shrimp and fish, although dedicated owners could possibly get them to accept dead fish. With such heavy feeding, it will take more effort to keep the water clean. They are also costly, and this makes them a species not recommended for beginners. For those looking to add a splash of the surreal to their home aquarium, the Ropia's scorpionfish is a jaw-dropping choice. Its mesmerizing beauty and intricate thread-like fins make it the perfect living piece of art. The animals on this list are exciting, but not all of them are readily available, and some are collected from the wild. So of course, I need to close this video with my standard public service message. Remember, owning any pet comes with a huge responsibility. Do your research, ensure you can meet their specialized needs, and always check your local laws before diving in. Which one of these surreal pets would you love to have in your home? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more wild and wonderful content. Until next time, try to remember to see pets differently.